I have covered more than 500 police chases, and this fatal pit is one of the most brutal I've ever seen. On April 10th, 2020, Arkansas State Police went after Justin Battenfield after he blew through red lights and passed cars on the shoulder of US 71. His reckless run turned deadly within minutes.
Trying to get up there to see if he can block in your 14, but that didn't work. Yeah, traffic was too big. We're going, he's going 0 Street. Get the leg up.
Battenfield pushed harder, swerving into oncoming lanes and nearly causing head-on crashes. His driving left troopers with no choice but to end it. At highway speeds, Trooper Sean Ellis moved in for a pit that would decide the chase.
Going ahead and start EMS. We need to get him stopped out here. The brake taking you. Just go and stop as soon as there's no.
The pit was fatal. Battenfield's truck rolled violently before slamming into a roadside drain, launching both the pickup and the trooper's car into the air. They came crashing down with devastating force. Battenfield killed instantly, the trooper left seriously injured. On October 3, 2020, officers in Jonesboro, Arkansas were told a Dollar General had just been robbed. In reality, 37-year-old Lakita Davis had stolen paper towels and energy drinks. But when police tried to stop her silver sedan, she ran, swerving into oncoming traffic and nearly causing head-on crashes.
This man just ran off the road, back on the roadway. Up here behind you. Take one, I'm going out. Yeah, we'll stay 12. You stay on the bottom and we'll jump on the ladder. Let me pass them on primary design.
With speeds hitting 126 miles per hour, Arkansas State Trooper Tanner Middlecoff closed in and executed a pit maneuver, sending Davis off the roadway in an instant. Her car tore 250 feet into the trees, so deep officers couldn't find it at first in the dark. When they did, it was overturned and crushed from a head-on hit with a tree. 3 passengers were pulled out alive, but Davis was dead in the driver's seat. Were those paper towels and energy drinks worth her life? Many people have died as a result of Arkansas's vicious PIT maneuver, and this was no exception. It started when Waldenburg police tried to stop 36-year-old Vale Murphy on Highway 14. Instead of pulling over, he ran, leading officers straight onto I-55 South, where state troopers locked in.
So then, will you give me updates on what's going on? My phone is not
Coming up next 14. Bill.
Trooper Lindrith attempted a PIT maneuver on the suspect, but his vehicle lost control and veered off the road. Despite that, the suspect kept going. Fortunately, Trooper Lindrith was not injured.
Successful TBI. He's got worse tires, be careful with that. Can't do anything though. You ready for Doug? Arkansas, Adam, Paul King, Buck 2 Henry, NGK, about 2 inches. Arkansas, 326, Young, Sam Union, 326, YSU. Copy 28, on this wreck on John Pickle Route. Do you have any other 28 vehicles involved?
Troopers moved in. They drew near and struck him with a PIT, causing a terrible collision. The car was totally wrecked when it flew off the road, flipped over, and came to rest on a service road. Murphy didn't have his seatbelt on. He landed yards away after being thrown from the car in the collision. Doctors raced to his aid, but it was too late. He passed away soon after being brought to a trauma center in Memphis. Murphy was wanted on serious charges, including assault on a first responder, robbery, and sexual assault. He was fleeing not just the police, but also his past. 32-year-old Byron Brown was behind the wheel of a 2006 BMW with fake tags when he refused to stop for state police. He exited I-30 at Geyer Springs, ran 2 red lights, then jumped back on the interstate, hitting 120 miles per hour and nearly crashing into another car.
87 George, it comes back to a gray Toyota Camry, 1052.
Checking the 135 SC.
4921.
Tab 25 and 37.
Surveyed, and that is 1063 around 25 and 1037 with the white BMW displaying Adam David Boyd, 870 George. 135 exit eastbound 30.
No, we're going back. 30 westbound. These are 84.
10-4 back westbound, 135.
Light traffic. That's on this guy.
Did I?
Look at this guy.
10-4 passenger, ground Hamilton exit.
Near the Stanton Road overpass, a trooper performed a tactical vehicle intervention, clipping the BMW and sending it out of control. The move stopped the chase, but Brown didn't survive the crash. Inside the BMW, troopers found an FN-57 pistol. Brown had multiple violations, but the chase ended before any questions could be answered. On Christmas Eve, a state trooper clocked a silver Honda doing 98 miles per hour on Interstate 40. The driver, a 33-year-old man from Virginia, pulled over and gave a fake name. Seconds later, he took off, turning a simple stop into a deadly pursuit. Pushing 113 miles per hour is dangerous enough, but doing it with Arkansas State Police on your tail? That's not a chase, it's a gamble with your life.
J26 cars. 26 good. 1022. I'm going in for the TBI. Speeds 88, light traffic, passing the 64. Speeds increasing to 95. Coming up on moderate traffic, he's all over the road, speeds 104.
TVI. Then 1016, rollover.
Near the 61-mile marker, troopers made their move. The pit maneuver hit hard, sending the Honda off the road and straight into the woods. At that speed, there was no walking away from what came next. The SUV tore through trees and came to rest in a mangled heap. The engine was ripped out, the roof crushed, and debris scattered in every direction. The driver was found partially ejected with fatal head injuries. The driver was wanted in Virginia on drug and fleeing charges. Inside the SUV, troopers found drugs, a loaded gun, a stun device, multiple phones, and a digital scale. He crossed state lines carrying everything but a way out. On August 18, 2024, drivers on I-40 in Arkansas started flooding 911 with calls about a silver Lexus. The car was flying down the highway at over 100 miles per hour. At the 51-mile marker, a trooper spotted the silver Lexus blazing eastbound at 116 miles per hour in a 75 zone. He hit the lights and sirens, launching into pursuit.
He just tried to take Lamar exit. We're still eastbound on 40. Maybe get some flagship now. Where you at? Eastbound or westbound? You want to set up here at 78? Yeah, check what's up at 78. Yeah, 26 cars. We're approaching at 57 on with it. The exit speed 130. High traffic.
At the 67 exit, the Lexus swerved hard and lost control. It launched into the median and flipped an estimated 15 times before slamming into the cable barriers and landing upside down. Troopers rushed toward the wreck, finding the car upside down in a ditch. The driver was gone. After a quick search, they found 23-year-old Kendall Jouette lying 30 yards away, severely injured and unresponsive after being thrown from the vehicle. She later passed away at hospital. On December 19, 2023 in Crittenden County, Arkansas, troopers spotted 43-year-old Mario Page, wanted on multiple felony warrants, driving east on I-40. When they tried to stop him, he floored it, blasting up to 140 miles an hour, swerving onto shoulders, forcing drivers off the road and turning the interstate into chaos. Even at 132 miles per hour, Trooper James Byrd went for a pit. It was insane, it was crazy, but that's Arkansas. If you run, they'll spin you out at any speed. The pit sent Page's car down an embankment, slamming to a stop at the bottom. The crash was fatal. Page didn't survive. Byrd's cruiser even clipped a commercial truck in the chaos, but no other drivers were hurt. Once again, Arkansas troopers showed they don't play games. 11th, 2023, Arkansas State Police got a call that a woman had stabbed a man at a construction site. then drove to a gas station and stabbed 2 more people. A witness followed her as she sped off in a blue Ford Escape. Deputies and troopers caught up near Highway 88, and just like that, the chase was on.
5 to 8, can you go all the way eastbound or west?
We're back eastbound on 70, as in Magic Springs. I'm trying to catch up.
They're coming up on Magic Springs. Interstate.
Yeah, we're moving right, moving right.
Hot Springs, Highway 37.
43.
Troopers nailed her with a pit maneuver near a gas station. The SUV spun out, slammed to a stop, and the suspect was pinned inside. She was badly hurt, and officers immediately called for EMS and fire crews. The suspect was pulled from the wreck with severe injuries and rushed to the hospital in critical condition. Despite efforts from medical staff, she later died from her injuries. On August 18, 2024, drivers on I-40 in Arkansas started flooding 911 with calls about a silver Lexus. The car was flying down the highway at over 100 miles per hour. At the 51-mile marker, a trooper spotted the silver Lexus blazing eastbound at 116 miles per hour in a 75 zone. He hit the lights and sirens, launching into pursuit.
He just tried to take Lamar exit. We're still eastbound on 40. Did we get some flexures now? Where you at? '78 eastbound or westbound? You want to set up here at 78? What's up? 78. Yeah, 26 cars. We're approaching at 57 on with it. The exit speed 130. High traffic. Yeah, crews aware.
At the 67 exit, the Lexus swerved hard and lost control. It launched into the median and flipped an estimated 15 times before slamming into the cable barriers and landing upside down. Troopers rushed toward the wreck, finding the car upside down in a ditch. The driver was gone. After a quick search, they found 23-year-old Kendall Jouette lying 30 yards away, severely injured and unresponsive after being thrown from the vehicle. She later passed away at hospital. Trooper Tanner Hess was sitting on the side of an Arkansas highway, radar gun ready, when a black sedan flew by, way over the speed limit. The radar lit up. The trooper started the engine, pulled out, and tried to make a stop. But the driver had no plans to pull over. The driver kept speeding, hitting 130 miles an hour. Trooper Hess stayed right behind him, holding position and waiting for backup to help bring it to an end.
So there's going to be center for state for county. There's going to be Highway 1 northbound. It's going to be a block.
Make sure D1 and D2 are advised. Southbound, speeds 104, traffic light.
Go ahead, 13.
Soon, another trooper joined the chase, Grady Pettigrew. He moved up, past Hess, and took the lead. He stayed calm, waited for the right time, and set up for a PIT maneuver. At about 120 miles an hour, Pettigrew made contact. The car lost control and went off the road. The driver wasn't wearing a seatbelt. When the car rolled, he was thrown out, landing several yards away. The crash site was a mess. The car was torn up and the driver was badly hurt. More troopers arrived within moments, but it was already too late. The driver had been thrown from the car and didn't survive the crash. There was nothing anyone could do.